Howdy and welcome back to the floor. Like all middle-aged women, you gotta get down, you gotta get dirty, and when you want to do crafts, you do them on the floor. If you remember, a little while ago I skinned this man. This man still needs to be longified, so that's what we're going to be working on today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to repaint his little face sensors and stuff. I really don't want him to work afterwards, so I might paint the sensor. Okay, so it's been maybe like 20 minutes later, and we have him somewhat painted. We have the basic colors. He needs like a glossy coat on top so it stays. So I guess the next step is probably cutting up my fur. So this is about 5 feet long by a yard and a half. My only issue is I can't just do it this way and cut it this way for one piece because the fur goes this way if I want the fur to like kind of match. Which means I'm going to have to cut it into a bunch of smaller pieces and then sew it together. The other issue is I don't have a tape measure. Okay, so what I did was I marked the fabric with white eyeliner. To get this, I just used a choker and went around the outside of the Furby, and I'm just doing it the same length. I will put a belly in it though, so okay. Okay, so what I did is I cut that big piece into 5 smaller pieces that are approximately half a yard by a foot. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Depends. I just kind of eyed it. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sew them so the fabric goes seamless, where it's down and down, and flip them right here and sew them together.
Hey, if you're a little seamstress or perhaps seamster, if that's the male version of it, please do not judge my hand sewing. I taught myself by watching someone once. Please do not bully me. It works. Now, this little piece of cute clown fabric is a table runner that I bought to use for the little belly of my boy.
Okay, so I'm going to show you tonight's progress. This is about as far as we got done. I sewed 3 lengths of them together. And then I got halfway done sewing the belly on. How much is left? Yeah, we're down to here. And that's only because I ran out of thread. So I'm gonna have to find more tomorrow and work on it some more. It's not bad progress for a day.
Instead of going to bed like I once planned, I decided to go raid the craft room once everyone was awake in my house and found thread. I sewed the body together. It took me about 3-ish hours to finish sewing the whole body together. After that, I sewed up little holes in the head that I got from removing the feet and the tail from the actual body.
Okay, so now we're gonna sew the head to the body right here. Okay, so we now have the Furby's body attached to the spine and the spine all put together. I bought 5 or 6 pieces that were 11 inches, and then some of the orange pieces I took off, others I didn't. So this part's probably a little under 5 foot altogether. So Pog is now about half stuffed. We only have this much left. He has a spine in him, which is not going to be long enough, but you know, that's fine. Not everyone's spine is good. I know mine isn't. He's stuffed to about here, which means he's about halfway there, and he needs to go halfway more. Okay, so now that all that needs to be done on him is his butt needs to be finished. So like I need to attach his tail, his feet, and then finish sewing up this half and then put the bottom on. So he's literally this far from being done now. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pog. He's incredibly tall. He actually is taller than me. This is him flat on the ground. Look at all that fur. This is him standing straight up. He's almost as tall as me. I'm about 5'5". I mean 7'8". If you like this video, please subscribe or like, you know, whatevs. It's fine.